Okay, y'all, I just had a little epiphany with my neighbor. I have gone through, wow. I just, you're not going to believe it, all right? So I've been documenting a lot, but I can only tell you I've never heard of anyone who's gone through worse. Now, I'm sure it has happened, but it's just been very constant. And I had a neighbor say, my gosh, how did you get through all that? And, how can you think that there's a purpose in it? Now look what we're going through right here in Salt Lake City. Right here in Salt Lake City, we have been systematically conquered. And it's an ugly view when you see underneath it. And we've got human trafficking, drugs. I mean, you wouldn't even believe the filthy underbelly that they deliberately planted in what they consider Jesus's garden. These people are very, very insidious and utterly low down, and they look like angels of light. The innocence just appears to just pulse from them, and unfortunately they're usually harvesting, and they are wearing masks. I gotta be honest with you guys, it's not easy, but if I hadn't gone through all those things, would I see? I understand now because I'm looking at the people around me, and it's ranging from cognitive dissonance to just complete hopelessness. People are like, no way, I just can't deal with this. And I could understand that. And that's why nobody wants to. But there are those of us that get right on the investigation and find out that the Democrats were behind it. Of course they were. You see what I'm saying? But you can't sit there and just say that. You have to have the proof. So we immediately go into digging, and they immediately go in covering up. You wouldn't believe how quick they are at grabbing Facebook pages and things. Because the first thing you want to do is go look at the person's personality. That's why FBI created it in the first place. So then you go and you see this makeup and you go, aha. Now people can't be fake, of course, online. But what we're going through in Utah, I mean, we openly have illegals yelling at police, yelling at passersby's neighbors. What, you want some? You want some? This is Mexico, emmer effer. Yeah, they do it all the time. They go around with trucks and a giant Mexican flag blowing out lights and almost ran me over at least 3 or 4 times. At least. I mean, close calls. And at least a dozen, just